And the tongue that's...
Yeah.
The...
Pronged.
Aye, pronged.
Two.
Pronged.
Forked.
Forked.
Forked. Pronged.
Pronged, then I'm done.
Hello, I'm Jen.
My name's Rachel.
Welcome to our channel. We are Whiskey Geeks.
Not whiskey snobs.
So if you like all things whiskey,
And you're not a snob,
subscribe! We're trying all Irish whiskies all of March to celebrate St Patrick's Day. You look so pleased about that.
Celebrating St Patrick. I don't know, he seems like a questionable fellow line about snakes and converting a nation, but it's nice to drink whiskey for the month of March.
It is. Maybe he drank too much whiskey and he thought there were snakes.
Maybe, we don't know if there was whiskey when he was around, do we?
I think there was whiskey. I think there's been whiskey since like...
there was definitely some kind of distilled alcohol, we think.
Yes, it wouldn't be whiskey as we know it. It depends on the language what they would have called it, but it possibly some kind of aqua vitae type thing with infused
Then maybe that is why. And did you know that the first St Patrick's Day was actually in Boston?
Was it?
Yeah.
Was it?
Wasn't
that's brilliant.
It wasn't in Ireland at all.
Well, that's quite nice then, because they still celebrate it in a big way. So
America love it. I think
kind of
America
feels like they stole it a little bit, and but that's actually quite nice that they started it.
Yeah, exactly, because they were honouring. Well, I suppose they were honouring their ancestors.
Yeah.
17 something.
Really?
Yeah. Oh. And then I don't think Ireland started till like some mad like 19 something.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So.
I think I thought the whole thing was a lot more recent than that. I didn't realise it started as long ago as 17 something.
Yeah, I didn't realise St Patrick was so old himself.
He was around the same time or just slightly before St Columba, who I know more about because he came from Ireland to bring Christianity to Scotland.
Right.
And I knew that all the goings about with saints and monks and boats and staffs scaring animals away were all around about that kind of time. Because St Columba banished the Loch Ness Monster. Did you know that? They told it to go away.
And
like
what,
St.
it was just like, alright.
Yeah, it just went away into the water.
Right.
So all you need is a saint and a staff and they'll go away.
So it was the story that he said to the Loch Ness Monster to go, but like she didn't leave forever though, did she?
Oh no, she just went back into the water. She came back up later.
Right.
She just went away from him.
Forever banish.
Oh no. She was scaring him and he was a bit like, oh, go away please. And so she did.
Aye, I feel like he's painting that as a victory, but that's actually a nice thing of the Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah, so maybe it was nice of the snakes to go away.
Yeah, they were just like, I would not want to be here.
Patrick was a bit scared of the snakes, like a lot of people are, and they were like, oh, okay, we'll go away till you're away. We'll come back later.
Sorry.
Except they didn't.
Sorry, no, they left. It's like, we're not Christians.
We're not sharing this land with the likes of you.
We will not be converted. We are very committed to our Celtic polytheism or whatever. So they left. So whiskey though.
We even started trying this one.
No.
So this one, also made at Midleton, like the previous ones that we've been trying, but this one has been named after an old defunct distillery.
Right.
Powers Distillery in John's Lane.
Okay, where's John's Lane?
In Dublin.
Ah, cool.
So this whiskey is minimum 12 years old. Quite perfumed.
That one is, perfumed and a lot. Yeah, like a sweeter perfume rather than a fruity.
Yeah, it's all, I think it's all Oloroso cask, this one.
That makes sense, it's quite a perfumey caramel.
Yeah.
Or flowers.
Flowers, to me it's like flowers.
Very flowery. So all sherry casks.
It's been matured in bourbon and sherry casks.
Bourbon and sherry, cool. Yeah, definitely quite... Oh, there's something that's really familiar, but I can't get my finger on it.
And we're back to 40% with this one, are we? Have you got the wee...
Yeah. Yes. No, 46.
Oh. So 46, and they do add colouring to this one as well, so it's useless trying to have a look at it. Apparently they add colouring.
Ruins the experience when you want to hold it up and have a look when it doesn't mean anything.
Lies.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I think that smells quite similar to the Barry Crockett one that we tried last time. It's got that spice in the background.
I've got it there, I can smell it. I I think that's really perfumed. It smells like something really familiar, and I can't think. Like, it smells like an old lady's house. It's a sweet smell.
It's quite strongly perfumed, like a perfume that's a wee bit too strong and it gets you here.
Yeah, like your granny's. It was just a bit like, oh, it's like sweet and warm in here, but too much, too floral.
Should we taste it?
Yes.
Slange. Got quite a thick mouthfeel.
Yeah. Ooh. That's a good noise. That was a good noise. I don't like that one as much, actually.
I like that one better.
Oh,
the finish is long.
Much longer finish. It changes quite a lot. Perfumey, but in a nice way.
I don't think it tastes perfumey.
It's quite velvety and cakey. Like
syrup sponge.
Yeah, like with a bit of chocolate on it as well.
It has a wee bitter hint. Yeah, so it's a defunct distillery. I felt sad because that's all I've got written about it. It's not that much, but it's another Midleton creation.
Yeah, so Midleton's just got like dominated the market. Like it's huge. I wonder what proportion that Midleton makes up of the market. We can look that up.
Yeah, it was like pretty much 50% for a while.
Was
I think.
It's surprising it's not more than
distilleries.
That. No.
It could be more than that. I just know that there were only 2 distilleries.
Yeah, of course.
So it was at least 50%.
Yeah.
But it could have been more than that. It could have been doing more. Because Jameson, that's like probably the top selling Irish whiskey in the world.
Jameson's huge. Like Jameson, especially in America.
Yeah.
I think Jameson's huge. And even in England.
Yeah.
They drink much more Jameson, I think.
I find it a little bit watery.
It's just like quite a mass-produced whiskey. Not a bad thing.
Chill filtered, 40%.
Yeah. It just tastes like a whiskey that's okay.
Little bit lighter than your average Scotch whiskey as well.
Yeah, and good for like mixing and stuff. You want that wee whiskey flavour, but you don't want to like spend a lot of money to put a mixed drink in something. You don't want too much flavour.
It has a big place because it sells hundreds of it around the world.
Yeah.
But yeah, what has been your favourite of the 4 we've tried so far? The 4 Midletons. I think mine was the Green Spot.
I think I'm number 3.
The Davy Jones's Locker. Barry.
Barry Crockett.
Barry Crockett.
Barry's dram was good. And you like the Green Spot.
I think I like the Green Spot best.
There.
Yeah.
And another thing about St Patrick, did you know that he was actually a slave?
At what point?
He was kidnapped by Irish pirates from England and brought over to Ireland as a slave when he was 16.
So St Patrick is actually English?
Yes, he's not even Irish. Dun dun dun! That was the
Thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoyed our video. If you did, please give it a like and a subscribe. And you can follow us on social media at The Grail Tastings. See you next time. Slange.
So they left, and that's where the, what do you call it? The snake people. That's where they came from. They live in the sea now. The Queen's one.
Oh no, they're lizards.
Damn, they're related.
Wrong reptile.
They must be related.
Wrong reptile.
There's the sea snakes and the land lizards.
Serpents. Are serpents reptiles?